Why hello there. Welcome back to my daily long play stream. This is why I do a playthrough of my current game for a couple hours a day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, from Sunday through Thursday. I'm playing through Control, Ultimate Edition, on the Xbox Series X. This is a game that I played the original version of back when it came out, about a year and a half ago. And I decided I wanted to do another playthrough of it, this sort of Game of the Year edition, you could call it, with some enhancements to the Series X. And I have been doing that for a few weeks now, but today is going to be my last stream of this game. I've already played through the main story campaign, as well as the campaigns of both of the DLC expansions, Foundation and AWE. And now I'm just sort of going through and mopping up a little bit of what's left, the side missions. So let's get signed in here. Let's get going. Now yesterday I managed to deal with I pretty much spent the entire time yesterday dealing with some altered items. Langston's Runaways they're called. And I was in fact able to get through all of them. And today I'm just going to be working on some of the remaining stuff. I apparently have some more, yeah, this is one of the things I dealt with. This item duplicates, yeah it did. And then the pink flamingo, which has to be the same flamingo from, that one fake TV show in the first Max Payne game, right? Right? I mean, it doesn't mention anything like that, but you know the one I'm talking about, the one that was in that show. I can't remember the name of it, but mirrors are more fun than televisions. Remember that line from Max Payne? Any case, yeah, let's see here. Let's take a look at my mission list. I still have these, these, board... Not even gonna bother doing those. I still have these board countermeasures. See here. Now, I'm probably not going to be doing the Find 5 ID cards. I think I'd rather do more interesting stuff with my last stream of this game. Probably do this one, and I might do these last janitorial missions as well. I doubt I'll get enough upgrade points to finish out the upgrade tree, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's do this one. There's a whole lot of fast travel points to cycle between here. Alright. Back to the Frogmore Highlands. What was originally going to be the landing site of Apollo 13. Then they had a problem. So it ended up being the landing site of Apollo 14. Which, strangely enough, actually involved the crew of Apollo, the original crew of Apollo 13, before Alan Shepard had an ear infection, and they bumped up what was originally the crew of Apollo 14 and the backup crew of Apollo 13 to the main crew of that. I don't know. Assuming, of course, that sequence of events that was explained in the movie Apollo 13 is actually correct. I assume it is, but you never know. Alright, let's take a look here. We are looking for an intercom. The cell intercom? What does that mean? Let's take a look at this thing. I wonder why they would have a recreation of this thing. Can I pick it up? No. Didn't really expect to be able to, but I wonder why they'd have a recreation of the moon. Unless... I mean, I know that they brought something back from the moon on Apollo 14, and they've kept it here in this, the oldest house ever since. But I wonder if this chunk is actually a piece of the moon that they somehow carved out. I doubt it. Jam Slam Mega Hoop. I believe I had a rather annoying boss battle in here, but I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember what specifically I fought in here. Okay, so the challenge of finding these things is that they're not usually directly at the spot where the little golden diamond is. They're usually near it, just in the general vicinity of whatever room that it's in. Sometimes they're not even in the same room. That serves more as a starting point for looking. Speak with the voice on the cell intercom. So theoretically, once I get close enough to what I'm looking for, I should be able to hear something. Someone talking. Alright, well, while I'm looking, I might as well explain what my plans for the immediate future are. As always, I'm going to be going on my 2-day, I guess, weekend from streaming, Friday and Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be starting my long-awaited playthrough of Persona 5 Strikers on the PlayStation 4. A game that I had originally said I wasn't going to play because I had no interest in playing a Dynasty Warriors game. Well, it turns out this is actually more of a merger between the Persona and Dynasty Warriors series than I had originally thought. And it's also significantly shorter than what Persona 5 Royal was, and considering I don't exactly have a lot of games, new games on my schedule this year, and the timing of this game's release fits very nicely with the completion of this game, for the most part, decided I would just get it. And I got it, and I'm going to be playing it. I think it's in here. I'm going to be starting my playthrough of that on Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have yet to set up that stream. In fact, I have yet to even put the disc into the system yet, but eventually I'm going to be doing both of those things. Service ducks, quack, 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 but that's not what I'm looking for. Do you think it's over here?
Yes, hello.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, me? Who are you? See the seat.
Hello?
Hello. Read about us today.
Oh.
Hardly. You are Bygone?
Sure.
This is that thing that talked weird that they brought back on the Apollo mission.
Back in front. And Gerbil took the top head. Not being frustrated. Lady going and loosing back for her?
Sorry, I think I'm misunderstanding you. What do you want?
The head. The head for tails. For reading news, jars, yards, and tumble. The reading head.
Okay, take it easy. I'll take a look. So maybe it wants something to read. Or a jar. Let's just see what we can find.
Okay. So yeah, this is the weird talking entity that was brought back with from the Apollo 14 mission. So presumably on this very lunar module. I mean, the thing about it is that the Lunar Excursion Module, or LEM, is actually two separate pieces. The base, which is here, and the that part, which can lift off from the base. Now, presumably, the base is still on the moon. So, assuming that this is not entirely a recreation of it, it means that top part right there. No, this has to be a recreation because the top part is jettisoned before the lunar capsule descends into the atmosphere. There's no way that could survive re-entry. So yeah, that has to be a recreation of it. And why would they bother going through this much effort then? Unless they had some sort of paranormal means of transporting the entire thing back to Earth. I don't know. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if in one of the many dozens of pages of documents I skimmed through while reading this, that there was an explanation for that. Let's not worry about that at the moment. We are looking for something to read, or perhaps a jar, or I don't know. Question is, where would we find whatever it is we're looking for? Let's start with these in labs. We're looking for something to read. Look at that.
This could be what it wants. Let's give it a shot.
Okay, looks like we'll be playing a little bit of a guessing game. We're going to put this thing in the service, emergency, whatever. The cell service hatch. And he's going to say, that's not what I'm looking for.
Jars. A head. Scotch and peppers. Head.
Okay, that wasn't right.
And we're going to have to keep
Try
looking.
something else.
Try something else. I have not, in fact, played this section yet. I'm just guessing.
It'll like this.
I wasn't even sure if I had to go into that one or the other one over there, but we'll see. I doubt this is it.
Head. A-S-B-E. Head.
Nope. Let's keep trying.
Okay.
Maybe this will do the trick?
Bruce, you ping pong. A head.
Guess that wasn't it either. Huh.
I don't think there's anything else in there, but I'll check again. I mean, the one word he keeps using consistently is head, right? Well, maybe we should be, as weird as his speech is, maybe we should be taking that aspect literally. Maybe we need to find an actual head. I don't know. There's a ball that's kind of shaped like a head. Wheel of cheese.
This might do it. Maybe.
It's my birthday. Please take some. I only saw 2 things in this room. If it's not one of these things.
Lady, you are school and dirt for losing.
Keep that up and I won't help you anymore.
You are school and dirt for losing? What?
Let's see if this will do it. I'm ready to be done with this.
If it's not this, we're going to have to find another location, because I didn't see anything else in there.
Furry clocks, lady. The head. 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 No snacks. Head is top of all up and down. At the top. The top head.
Wait, does this thing actually mean head? Head is in a body's head? Where the hell am I gonna find that? And how did it lose it?
Sector head office. Okay. I guess my speculation was somewhat on point there. I mean, I just figured that since that was the only word he was using consistently in all of his requests, that maybe he meant it literally. I don't know. Right. I'm glad I'm smart enough to pay attention to where these little diamond locator things are. Ow. Probably not the best thing to do, but whatever. I did it. Alright, let's take a look around, I guess. Alright, that enemy was a lot stronger than I thought. And also, I was out of energy. Let's try that again, shall we? Maybe with a little less failure this time? Think that's a good idea? Alright. Much better that time. A helmet, maybe that's it.
A helmet? For a head. Is that what the prisoner meant? I guess there's only one way to find out.
Maybe it's kind of cruel to say, but I'm glad that my character's smart enough to not instinctively just release that guy from his cell. She's assuming that he's there for a reason, and possibly because he's dangerous. Whatever, she's a director of the Federal Bureau of Control, and she's not just going to do something reckless like, oh, let's let this thing out. This alien who speaks funny, let's just let him out. What could go wrong? For the record, he doesn't seem dangerous, but I would rather not be the guy that sets him loose. I'd rather not be... whatever. Here we go.
Ahead! River Chicken Station! Far tastier.
What?
Press any button?
So the helmet is what you're after, huh?
Tubes! Snug and grape. Pure grapes. Hail a lady.
You're welcome, I guess.
Is this guy being played by David Lynch?
Lock you up in here?
Chief Trouble? Yes. Teddy's long around. But holdouts and happiest. Can gather for goldfishes. No rental.
Okay.
Kind of sounds like,
Sounds like you're doing fine in there now. Just make sure you don't go anywhere.
Jelly.
At least we helped this guy. I think. Best we leave it locked up, though. We have no idea what it is, and we don't need any more problems out here.
yeah, that's, literally, what I just said. Excuse me, I'm just going to take a look at David Lynch's, IMDb thing to see if he has actually had anything to do with this game. What was it, 2019? It doesn't look like it. I don't know, he kind of sounds like a David Lynch's character from Twin Peaks, but I guess that's, I don't know. I was only made aware that he actually played a role in that series. Not just the, director, but he was the, main character's boss at the FBI. Whatever. Let's, what's going on? One mission down. And I feel like we probably should have learned a little more something about who that entity actually is from that mission, but perhaps that's expecting too much. Mission list. Let's see what we got here. Let's do this one. We don't need to just go back to Central Executive after every mission. It's kind of a waste of time, really. Do you think Ritual Division or this would be class closer? Yeah, I'm going to select Ritual Division because it looks like it's on the same floor as what I'm looking for. These maps really aren't as big as they look. These floors aren't really as big as they look on maps in this game, so... Alright, Synchro City Lab. We are looking for some kind of a containment cell. Is that it? Should usually say something if we're close to what we're looking for. Alright. How come this glass is bulletproof, but that wasn't? Huh. I don't know. I didn't think that was going to work for the record, but I felt compelled to try it anyway. Alright, let's take a look up here. Maybe this is it. Nope. Ow. Dumb. But I enjoyed it. That is a whole lot of TVs in there. I hear something? So yeah, in regards to the next game I'm going to be playing, Persona 5 Strikers, I feel like I'm taking a significantly bigger risk than usual in jumping into a game like this. I've never played anything close to a Dynasty Warriors game. The closest thing I can think of would be like a Devil May Cry style. I don't know. But, I'm hoping that there's going to be enough Persona in here to make it, somewhat familiar. I think there will be. It's just, I'm a little uneasy, especially because I haven't even started it yet. But we'll see. I mean, no matter what, this is going to seem like, this is going to be a smaller risk than, the riskiest game I've done, which was, Sekiro. And I was able to eventually get through that, so yeah. Yeah. Okay, so far I have not found any, no. I mean, here's a question. That control point I could have fast traveled to. Where is that exactly? Because I don't see any, maybe it's here? Oh, okay. Let's go down here then. Self-reflection, okay. I got it. I think. Let's take a look at the actual mission that information here. Jesse locates the altered item locked behind heavy security measures. So it's not an object of power, so that means we're not going to get any abilities from this thing. But heavy security measures, what exactly what exactly are we looking for then? Okay, so let's take a moment here to take a look at what we've got. Obviously, we want to get in there, right? And that's where this altered item is being held. We have 3 buttons there on that side, and then we have 3 more buttons here on this side. So obviously, there's some sort of sequence in which we have to push these, or some sort of pattern that we have to figure out. Now, are there any clues? I think I remember briefly looking at this stuff. Are there any clues on the wall here that would indicate anything? They're usually pretty obvious. This is a radio. No, it's a audio thing.
For Mirror Excursion 7C, subject is Agent Hardy. Hardy spent approximately 3 hours in the mirror. It's the longest time on record. Can you describe your experience inside, Agent Hardy?
I'm guessing he's speaking backwards.
So, Agent Hardy is physically healthy. All tests have come back clean. Yet the speech issue has persisted for hours. Calm down, Agent. It could be psychosomatic, but the fact that this only occurred after returning from the mirror makes a paranatural explanation more likely. I recommend a battery of tests and a Class Orange quarantine.
Alright, so I was hoping that'd give me some clue, but it did not. So let's take a look at these this thing. We have
Looks like there's a mirror in there.
okay, so here's a question. Why do we have 2 cameras? Maybe one for each side of the wall? I'm not sure. Alright.
The shutters in the image look different.
Okay, so the one that is closest to this door is raised. Alright, let's push both of these buttons. And see if that alters the way it looks on the monitor here. It does not. Interesting.
What am I missing?
So since it didn't change there, since it did not change there, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is showing how it should be configured in order to access it. So we want the one that's closest to be raised, and the 2 that are further to be lowered. So let's push this button. raise that, and then we'll lower these two. That's my guess. We'll see if I'm right. Do that for the same on this side. So the two that are closest to the mirror are raised, and one that is furthest away from the mirror isn't lowered. So, I want to keep that and raise these two.
What a weird way to lock something up.
Hey, look, I was right. I figured it out, maybe. Yeah, I'm in. Not actually reflecting me. Oh, here it is. What? Alright.
Fish? Wait, that didn't sound right. Yeah, that's not good.
Unmapped area. Hey, surprise. Although, to be perfectly honest, this seems like exactly the same room I just walked into from... It seems like a darker version of the room I was just in, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's probably what's going on here. Do you think this is the entire building just mirrored? Is that what's going on here?
Did you see that? Someone's in there.
Helicopters flying overhead in real life. Alright. Yeah, the text in here is at least backwards, so I'm guessing speeches as well. Alright. Thought I saw me standing in there.
That's not good.
Alright. Let's go over here then. Yeah, there's totally me. Look at that. That's totally me standing in there, surrounded by the TVs. And then I disappear and I just see my reflection. Nope, that's not a reflection. Alright. Huh. Something's going on nearby. I'm fighting a shadow version of myself, apparently. Who's stuck there?
Nothing but a pale imitation. Another one.
Maybe we should be flinging these things back. Ah, someone has the shield ability too. Okay, where's the health I thought I found? Okay, I'm low on energy here. Had to recharge here for a moment. That is not nearly enough health. Dagnammit. Dagnammit, I was out of energy. Apparently fighting yourself is hard. Now the question is, where's it going to checkpoint me? Because there's no control points in this dimension. This mirror dimension. And then, of course, how much of that stuff am I going to have to do again? I don't have to do this part again, at least. Hopefully I can just get right into fighting this thing. Oh. Hear the other side of this conversation, maybe?
What? I can't understand you. You need to listen. I saw something in there. There is something inside. You need to lock down the mirror. Why are you talking like that? What's wrong with you? All of you? There's something in that fucking mirror.
Yep. I was able to guess that pretty correctly. Although it's not that that's not the most obvious thing in the world, but whatever. Alright, I should be able to just send these things back to sender. Just focus and get the job done here. Ah. Come on.
Nothing but a pale imitation.
Should have another one to fight, though. What I would like is some health. What? Thought I grabbed that thing. Stupid game. Come on. And where's health? Why can't I find any health? Health seems very spare at the moment. What? Dagnammit, I thought I grabbed that in time. No. I mean, the first version of that is fairly simple to fight. It's just the second version that's not. Oh well, I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying. I'm not going to give up. I face more difficult boss fights than this. If I can't face myself, who can? I don't know. Now, I do wonder if I should be switching up my weapon loadout here. Now, a fast travel point inside the mirror would be nice. What?
Nothing but a pale imitation. Another one.
Okay, this one has a shield. At least I thought it did. Eat it, jerk. Maybe that wall is that maybe that only pops up when the other me is using that wall ability. Ah, no, this one's flying. Guess I made it to the third phase, and what should be the final one, too. You eat a chest. Whatever that thing was. I missed. How about 3 chests, then?
That better be all of them.
Okay, that was simple.
That explains why.
Pick up 3 of the largest objects you can find and just hurl them at him. Alright, let's, say I feel like an idiot for not figuring that out sooner. And let's just, let's get back to this thing. We got a mirror to cleanse here, folks.
I wonder what the Bureau was doing with this thing.
There's something over here. You know, I did notice, I did notice that there were these things posted around the place, but I didn't necessarily think I'd have to do anything with them. Looks like that one seems to be the most common one, so I'll try to recreate that if I can. Alright? I'm close, I think. That looks like it, right? Unless I'm supposed to be doing the mirrored version of it. I don't know. I don't think that's it. That'd be the mirrored version. Well, that looks the closest that I've seen, so I'll just leave it like that. And let's head back to the normal world, if I can. And we'll see if there's anything different, I suppose. Although I wonder if I'll no longer be able to access this area.
Well, it's cleansed now. Ace is gone. It's dealt with.
I got 4 ability points from that. So far, so good. What was the, I guess that was a mirrored version of it. Is there a control? Probably on the other side, wouldn't it? Right? I don't see anything. I mean, there's the... Guess I needed to do it upside down as well. What? Yeah. It's melting my brain. Let's head on to the next mission here. Alright. Let's take a look at my mission list here. We got some mold to eradicate. Fast travel. What do we got here? Three locations in here. Let's go to the abandoned offices. I assume I've already been in here. Okay, his cluster is getting annoying. You work for me now, jerk. So do you. Alright. So we are looking for mold, right? Are we specifically looking for those mold clusters? Or are we looking for something else? Here's something. Not what I'm looking for, but I'll take it. Alright. And I thought I could... How do I get in there to get that thing? Seems like there should be some sort of... Wait, I don't know. It seems like I should be able to pick this stuff up here. If I can't. Will let me through there. Eh. Can I get close enough to that thing? No. That's not what I'm looking for anyway. It's just a little annoying that I can't seem to get to it. Whatever it is. And obviously it's a chest, but whatever's inside it. Alright. We are looking for signs of mold here. In the abandoned offices. I mean, yeah, it definitely lists these offices as being that, but it doesn't appear to be anything like that around here. Unless it's in that room, of course, but I don't see anything. Eh. Now this mold is pretty easy to spot. I don't think I missed it. Let's see here. Huh. Yeah, I see no signs of it whatsoever. Maybe it's in here, though I'm pretty sure I just looked in here, actually. And you never have, like, that stuff in those things anyway. This is freaky. I'm sure I have some text, some document, some inter-office memo that it either describes or at the very least complains about this phenomenon. Well, one thing's for sure, the people who work here don't have to resort to narcotics and hallucinogenics to have a good time. All they have to do is walk into any random hallway and they see nonsense like this. And it gives them the same effect. Okay, maybe not any random hallway, but still. Maybe there's mold in one of these adjacent rooms. Yeah, it doesn't seem like these enemies are what the game's asking me to eradicate. Because there'd be some indication of progress if that were the case. No, I don't, I literally don't see anything even remotely like mold around here. Those enemies I initially encountered when I got here were the closest things. Maybe I have to, somehow get past this? No? I'm guessing that's a portal to the astral plane. Behind those blocks. I'm not sure. Excuse me, I gotta make a phone call here. How? Alright. I'm gonna go fast travel to one of the other locations because I'm thinking that if I can just get to one where I can actually see what I'm looking for, it might help me out here. The problem is that I chose this one because it was the closest fast travel point to the destination, and yeah, guess what? All these other ones are significantly further away. All right. Feels like I was just in here not too long ago on a side story, using this exact same tunnel to get there. You see, this is darkness, not mold here. Could this be it? Sure looks like it. I see a progress bar being filled up. Alright, I'm done here, I guess. So yeah, like I suspected, this is stuff that should be that I should be able to see pretty easily. Alright, I'll fast travel to the other location that I haven't been to yet. The one near the loading bay, so, probably this one? Alright. Let's try this one. A very low energy stream today. Feels kind of a low energy day, so I guess it makes sense. I think I picked the right one. We'll see. I wonder if I had destroyed these things when I first came in this area, if that would have counted. Although I suspect that was before I gained the ability to be immune to this stuff. Shotgun seems fairly effective at this. Nope. So at least one more that I missed. Ooh, look at that. You're not going to count that as like a hidden location? Alright. Give me an extra upgrade point. There we go. Alright, so, so the good news is I was able to find the other two things, and thus I know what I'm looking for. The bad news, though, is that makes me even more confused about the first place I tried, because, yeah, I didn't see anything like that there. Alright, well, whatever. Back to the abandoned offices, or maybe I should try the, that corridor. The operations corridor. Let's try that. This should connect to there. Ah, look at that. My logic seems to have been correct. Okay, really stupid door thing? Stupid thing, I mean? I don't know. Okay, so what, two more? Here we go. And that should finish it off.
No AC, no mold spore circulation.
Yay.
But it might get a bit stuffy in here.
Yeah. Alright, well, that seems like a bad compromise. Get rid of the mold, but also get rid of the air conditioning. I mean, an office building without air conditioning seems like a nightmare. Especially one with no windows. Alright, let's tackle the other missions that we have here. Alright. Talk to the plants. I'm surprised that didn't give me any surprised that didn't give me any kind of what do you call it? Any upgrade points for finishing that. AWE loading bay, okay. So we're looking for specific plants to talk to.
Director Fadenham, dispatch a ranger to this location.
Looks like I was right to call in reinforcements. What? Except for the part where I still got killed. You know, it's a little hard to talk to the plants when I'm getting killed. Just saying.
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
Make way for the director. Fire!
These guys are hyper aggressive, and they're like level 9 too. What the heck is going on here? Take control of a couple of them. Explodey things are around me. Need to be on my toes. Like my just very accurate description of stuff here. Explodey things. Alright. While they're having fun, I'm gonna go look for some plants to talk to. How's that sound? So if I were a plant in a government office building, where would I be? Probably in an office setting, right? I mean, this room is kind of like an office, right? No? You guys are making too much noise. I can't concentrate with you fighting. You two need to play nice. Here's a plant that looks awfully sickly. And yet I can't interact with it. Alright, let's look for more of them, I guess. Here, why don't we split up? You look for plants on one side of the room, I'll check the other. No? Alright, well, whatever. AWE loading bay. I've only found one plant, and it wasn't one I could interact with. So I'm wondering if it's even in this room. I don't think it's in there. Let's go up there, I guess. And the problem is that the sides of this room are definitely not very well lit, so it's actually kind of hard for me to see anything. Oh, what? Okay, I see. I'm not supposed to talk to the plants. I'm supposed to shine light on them. Okay. That's what I get for not paying attention, I guess. Okay, that's not what I want.
There you go. Doesn't that feel better?
Okay. Alright, so I just need to find 2 more plants in this room, and then move on.
Welcome back to the land of the living, little buddy.
You know, I'm going to say they're going to need more, longer exposure to light than just that in order to thrive and be healthy. Hey, what do I know? I'm no botanist. I'm not the guy from The Martian. Mark Watney, who's into botany. Matt Damon, that's the actor's name. Alright, so I need one more. Do you think it's in this room here? Ah, there it is. Okay, awesome. Took me a little too long to figure that out, but eventually I got it. Alright, fast travel to other areas, and we should go to the... What? Operations quarter, where's that? I don't know, let's go to the abandoned offices again. This definitely seems like an area which you would expect to see some plants. The heck? Looks like it's just that. Alright. Okay, first things first, grab a light source. That will do. Let's go plant hunting. Now I know what I'm doing. I should be able to do this. I seem to have grabbed some other objects with me by accident. I don't know. Those aren't what I'm looking for. You know, stupid jerks. What? I was trying to dash out of there, but the game wouldn't let me. I was stuck on some object I couldn't see. But yeah, I was about to say, I wonder if I could actually grab multiple light sources and bring these plants back to life faster. It'd probably be more efficient if I looked for some of these plants before I grabbed the light source. It's kind of hard to focus on looking when you're holding that flashlight, whatever. Okay, there's one. Okay, where's the other enemy? Oh, there you are. Okay, I saw one of these lights at the end of a hall, at the end of one of these hallways. One of these plants, I mean. There it is. If I see another light source, I'll grab it, but I don't see any at the moment. Not that it really matters, but it would be an interesting thing to try, maybe. Oh well. What? Went away. Where did it go? Oh well. I think I'm gonna start getting rid of the level 4 stuff now. Yeah. Just limit it to level 5 and level 6 stuff. Have way too much stuff on hand. Besides, I actually really like the selection of stuff I have right now anyway, so I feel like I don't need to play around with this stuff. I mean, like that thing, I already had better versions of that. Selected, equipped, whatever. Yeah, obviously I have this stuff, but I'm using that, so that doesn't count. Alright, so we need to get another light source, and we need to find these other plants, of course. Now, based on what I've observed in the other areas, these plants are probably located in dark areas, right? So that probably should be where that's where we should be looking. Fortunately, I seem to be having difficulty finding a light source. If I could just grab that thing, that'd be one way of doing it, but nope. I mean, I could fast travel away and back to here. Is there something in here? Is there flood and light in here? No. That would have been helpful. I don't even know how to access the operations corridor. Is that the thing that's listed on here? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, these things are warping around. Alright.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness will create evil.
Guy loves listening to himself talk, doesn't he? So, do you think the plants in this area are actually in this room? Maybe. Yeah, then we have that Polish music from the or Finnish music, I guess. I don't know. See if we can find some plants.
I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involved.
Reminder, all employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains a county duties and hours.
I wonder how many of these recordings you could have playing at once. Usually you don't have so many of them that close to each other. Honestly, though, I feel like I'm too far away from where I should be. This is not the area where I need to be in order to find this stuff. I don't know for sure, but I think that's the case. Okay, there's one. Although, to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if it's for this area or the other one. Also, that already seems to be in a relatively well-lit area, so I don't know. I don't think those are one of it. No. I found one in each of these locations. Unfortunately, I can't seem to find anything else anywhere else. Seems to be a limit to how long I can hold this thing. And then it disappears? I'm not sure. Let's just leave that there for a moment while we look for these other plants. Hopefully that stays there. No, I didn't necessarily think that there'd be another one stuffed into that little corridor, but you never know. I wouldn't put it past this game to do something weird like that. Great. Enemies have to spawn here. Why? I don't know. They just do. Okay, we're still looking for these plants. Got an achievement for something kill 50 hiss sharpened. What? I guess this is not as exciting of a stream as I'd hoped it would be today, but whatever. Be perfectly honest, I was actually expecting to have started my playthrough of Persona 5 Scramble at this, or Strikers at this point. Scramble is what it's known as in Japan. So where are these plants located? Okay, so here's the deal. I don't necessarily think they're located in that building, in that room there, I mean, but I don't know where they would be. Also, my light seems to have disappeared for the moment. Yeah, so go back to the abandoned offices and take another look there. I'm pretty sure enemies are going to spawn here again. You know what? There's probably a plan up there. Right? Not the dumbest thing to think, but it ended up not being right. So would you put plants in the hallway or in offices? I feel like if they're in the individual offices, they'd be more likely to be getting light. Here's the one I healed. Or illuminated, whatever. Do you think there's one in here? Probably not, right? No, but there's a light source in here, so that's something. Keep that in mind. Nothing. That's surprising. How about the security checkpoint? Let's take another look here. I don't see anything. Think they'd be in bathrooms? I really don't know. I mean, I know what the plants look like now, so that's not the issue. It's, they look like that, except dead. This looks like a very dark room. Oh, here's one. Alright, so just need one more then, right? Glad I looked there. Just gotta keep looking. Eventually you'll find it. I don't know why you'd keep a plant in a dark closet like that, but hey. I don't know why you do a lot of the things they do in this game. In this building. Alright. Well, there's another light source I could grab if I wanted to be extra, Look at that. More light. You think it might be in there? Hope not. I don't know how to get in there. And there goes my flashlights. Yikes, I have no idea where these plants are. They seem to be not where I would expect them. Let's take a look at this map here. Maybe there's some sort of, maybe there's another corridor I'm missing or something. So how am I supposed to get in there exactly? Maybe there's like a hole in the ceiling or the wall I could fly through, get through, I don't know. Ventilation shaft, maybe. I know I should be able to get that, right? Can't seem to just slam through this stuff, unfortunately. I mean, I can do a number to this column here, but I can't destroy it. Just barely out of reach, isn't it? Alright, well... I see the plant. I should be able to shine a light through there, at least, right? Right? I can go grab a light source. There should be one in here, right? This game is awfully fussy with how precise it wants you to be. Alright, so I got that done at least. Unfortunately, I still can't get to whatever is in that chest, but I guess we'll have to be satisfied with the fact that I've made some progress with this thing. Fast travel to Operations Corridor, where we have 2 more of those plants to find. Now, one we did find here, and that's the one we've taken care of thus far. The question is, where are the others? It seems like every time I go in there, I immediately get ambushed by enemies. But, at the same time, it also seems like the most likely place for these plants to be, so I don't know. Looks like the health has stayed here. Stupid thing appearing out of nowhere. Right, his cluster in there, we're not going to be able to take that thing out, so let's get this thing first. Ideally, take control of it. Imagine how hard I am to kill with these with this his cluster healing me. I shouldn't. I know I still shouldn't be reckless, but I am. Now it works for me. Okay. Once again, I'll look around here to see if there's plant. With how big and complicated this area is, you would think that there would be at least one plant in here, right? Right? Am I crazy for thinking that? I mean, I'm crazy, but am I crazy for thinking that? And these plants don't count. One thing, they're already well lit, and they look nothing like the ones I've been healing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, one concerning aspect about this area is that I don't see any of these floodlights I'm supposed to be using in the immediate vicinity. Which I don't know, but that might be a hint that they're not here. But there's not exactly a lot of spaces where they could be leading up to here, either. having difficulty just figuring out what is the correct form of logic here. Look over here where there's these portable light sources, or large areas where there's lots of dark spaces for these plants to be. Both seem correct, but neither one of them are giving me the answer. Okay, here's a plant I missed. Maybe it's in this corridor. I'm guessing that one is supposed to be like the hidden one that's hardest to find, right? It's quite ironic that that's also the first one I found. Or is it fitting? I don't know. Fitting and ironic to me are basically the same thing. Think it might be in here? Probably not, but you never know, right? I just have one more plan. I'd like to at least get this thing done before I call it a stream and a series. I would like to not have this one hanging over me, if I can avoid it. And yeah, I know, I'm back here. It's not my fault they placed these two things so close to each other. Or is it? I don't know. I was really hoping to get more done today. Well, I mean, I can say that even though there's still quite a few more of these side missions I could have done or could do at some point in the future, I do feel like I got a lot more out of this playthrough than I did the first one. And it's not necessarily because of the, what do you call it, the expansions. To be perfectly honest, neither one of them were really all that great. It's, I feel like I got more understanding of what this game is about. It's about being weird, really. It's about having personality. Something that games don't really do all that much of anymore. Or not to this extent, anyway. Maybe the plant is hidden somewhere in this room? Does it seem like I should be able to go further in that direction than here? Than just this spot? I don't know, but it definitely seems like there's more beyond that point. Right. Is that it? I think that's it. Dagnammit.
Sunshine to brighten your day.
How many times did I pass right by that? Way too many times. That's the answer. Way too many times.
That's the last one.
Ay, caramba, I feel like an idiot as always.
Supervisor of Houseplant Well-Being.
I mean, she's already the director of the entire bureau, so I don't know why she needs to give herself more titles. I wonder how quickly I can do this last one of these tasks. I haven't been getting any I have not been getting any upgrade points for this stuff. Ah. Eliminate the darkness. There's that train I couldn't figure out. Is it this stuff I'm fighting? I don't think so. I doubt it. This is not the darkness. The Piss Buster is continuously healing me, if you're wondering why. Which you shouldn't, 'cause you should already know that, but whatever. I can have 3 enemies that control it at once, I guess. Good to know. So what exactly are we looking for here? It says eliminate the darkness. I mean, I can take a guess. Hey, what? Apparently there's going to be 3 of these darkness clusters I have to eliminate in each of the 2 sections. Rule 3, I guess, but there's only 2 sections, so I don't know. Alright.
Agent Guthrie, interrogation 4C pertaining to the Eagle Limited.
I haven't heard this.
Subsequent state alteration.
Look, buddy, I have no clue what you're talking about.
So you deny being a part of a radical group to affect inanimate objects in a manner that would yield unusual results?
Yeah, I deny. But hey, tell me more about these results. They sound beautiful. Unusual.
I'm sure you recognize that the measures this group of yours takes to achieve their goals can be considered acts of terrorism.
Goals? Measures? You're being very vague. Did you know you're being very vague?
Alright, 62 dead. Passengers and crew, innocent people. Still sound vague to you?
You might as well stop wasting both our time. I won't say anything and you can't say anything. I know you can't.
Tell you what I can do. I can throw your sorry ass in one of our cozy containment cells. You could rot there until you're ready to talk. Or you could just save us both the trouble and tell me all about how you're going around creating altered items. How's that sound? Did you really think we wouldn't catch on to you? We always do. Always. So you might as well come clean. For your sake.
For your sake.
I think I'll just talk to my lawyer instead.
That's not how it works around here, buddy. But tell you what, why don't I leave you here to think on it for a while? See you in a couple of days.
Wait.
I wonder if he ever got out. Okay, so we know what we're looking for and we know what it looks like. It's just that this is an awfully big area. There's a lot of nooks and crannies for this stuff to hide. No. Keep thinking that getting a point of elevation will make it easier for me to spot this stuff. Being able to see more of the room at once and all. So far that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh look. Here's a light source, so maybe that means one of them is nearby. I hear it, but I don't see it. Ah, there it is. I haven't even left the room, and enemies have just respawned here. Great. Okay, so I guess we can assume that the this darkness is going to be right where one of these floodlights are already situated, right? So we just have to look for the floodlight, and there will be a source of darkness nearby it. Maybe. One up there. There's one over there. Now we just gotta find... Okay, I see a floodlight there. We just need to find a way into that office building. Elevator? Yeah, I hear there's an enemy around there still, but I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so that either disproves my theory, or it just means that the darkness is not actually in the office, but nearby. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, guess what? I seem to be having difficulty finding the thing I'm looking for. But you never heard that before, right? Maybe it's in here? Oh, there's something. I hear something. Has to be nearby. Right? We'll see. That's blood, not darkness. Look at that. Found it. Awesome. I found it eventually. service ducts. Let's try this one. I definitely hear the darkness somewhere around here. There's definitely a light source here, so let's go grab it and see if we can find it. Not seeing anything yet. That's a shadow. Or maybe it's like the sludgy darkness stuff. I'm not sure. It's not what we're looking for. I kind of wish that wouldn't pop up and block my view of the stuff I'm looking for. In any case, I definitely feel like I'm way too far away from where I should be. Hey look, more enemies. Okay, so how am I supposed to get... I fly up there from here? No, but I think that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay. To approach it from here, then. Hey, I feel like I was just in here earlier today. It's because I was.
Lander? I knew it! The moon landing was fake. Area 51 is covered. Aliens are real!
Although, none of that sounds as exciting as it did a week ago.
Look at that. Yeah, I know. I need to get up there. Like this. Here we go. Oh, look at that. I just missed this area completely? I might have. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Let's go find a light. There might have been one in that office. Hey look, congratulations. There's not. Right. I have to make note of where that thing is, and there's another one right there. And a third one right there. Okay. Here we go. Oh, nice and easy to find. I like that. The only thing I'd make that better is if I found like 3 of these torches to use at once. Boom.
That should make him happy. You're welcome.
Alright, is there anything else that I want to do before I call it a stream and a game here, actually? Ati postcard. Watery Washington, America's Little Finland? What? A crazy person works hard and a wise person gets away with less. Happy vacation to me, Ati. Okay. I kind of want to try that eagle one. Not sure, but I kind of want to try it. Feel like that has the most potential to be interesting, even if I am couldn't figure it out before. So go to the mission list here. Wow, that's I really don't have very many of these missions left, do I? Okay, we're... How come the fast travel point that's directly next to that thing isn't shown? Here we go. Sorry about that. Connect with the train. Now when I tried this, I didn't have this selected as the active mission. Probably because I thought it was something else.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Eagle Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
So, do I have to have them? I think I figured out the correct sequence of this stuff, but I don't know if that's actually the case. I also couldn't figure out if I needed to wait for them to go finish one at a time or have them all running at once. I may have to look this up. Yeah, I know I'm past the normal 2-hour time frame for this, but dagnammit. Why do enemies have to keep spawning? It's unnecessary.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the
Fortunately, I can't use any of my abilities in here.
Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride. Eagle Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
Stops, Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this one up. This is probably going to be my last mission in this game here. Although I might attempt to do one of these missions in a future 4K upload of this game that I might actually end up doing tomorrow. We'll have to see. Alright, no, it's just doing them in the correct order, apparently. What do we got here? Briefcase.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Eagle Limited bound for Chicago.
Conductor's hat is next.
Enjoy the ride.
Guess I was wrong.
Springfield, that's Alton, Carlinville.
Then the violin.
Tickets, please. Tickets.
Good evening, all you fine-looking folks. Here's some smooth
Plate of food.
and please your ears as we wait for that delicious dinner to roll right on in.
Hammer. And then finally this thing. Ah, okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. You have a ticket?
I guess I had the order wrong.
You had a pretty dark ride. But I hope you That looks like an old CZ-10 Vistadome. Dylan needs to have a better contract tied with him. I really feel like this later. Usually,
For the record, I have zero interest in fighting those things. And I'm going to be heading back to Central Executive here. Yeah. I'm about to ready to call it a stream here, folks. Yeah. Ready to call it a stream. I've spent a lot of time playing this game, and I felt like I got a lot out of it, too. Let's see here. Let me just take a look at this stuff to see. Yeah, I guess I got some things I could try in the, but yeah, really, realistically, the only one I would even want to attempt is this thing. Let's see if we can spend the last of these ability points here on something interesting, worthwhile. Yeah, I guess I'll do this and this, or yeah. Alright, well, I got the vast majority of these things. So yeah, that's going to do it for me, folks, for today, and for this series. Although I don't actually think I have this in a playlist as yet, and to be perfectly honest, it may have actually been added to my previous Control daily long play series, stream series. I'm not sure. But regardless, that's going to do it for me. But before I go, I'm going to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams and my videos, whether in live or in archive form. As a quick reminder, I do a stream like this almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Sunday through Thursday. I occasionally do streams on Monday night, 8 p.m., retro or otherwise, and 4K and or HDR uploads on Fridays. I don't have anything scheduled to publish tomorrow, but I do plan on uploading some footage of this game running on the Xbox Series X with the ray tracing mode enabled, and hopefully that I'll be able to get a chance to demonstrate what this game can look like as far as consoles go. Well, I wonder if I ever end up getting the RTX 3080 that I want, if I were to pick up a PC version of this game, how it would run on that, look on that, I mean. But as of this Sunday, I'm going to be starting my playthrough of Persona 5 Strikers on the PlayStation 4. I have it copied in my hand. I'm going to set up that stream. Probably won't set it up today, but I'll probably set it up either tomorrow or Saturday. And I'll start playing it on Sunday. And I'm going to take however long it takes for me to get through this game. I'm not going to pretend like I know much about the Dynasty Warrior series, for which this is at least partially based on, but I am quite familiar with the Persona stuff, having played through all of Persona 4, half of Persona 4 the Golden, or maybe a third of it, and all of Persona 5 Royal. And yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, look forward to that. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday. The last day of February, actually. This winter is thankfully going by pretty quickly. And I am thankful for that, obviously. But yeah, this has been Control Ultimate Edition. I'm going to also, in addition to uploading some footage of it, and some high-quality 4K footage of it, I'm also going to write up a review on my personal blog. And, yeah, and the Giant Bomb blog as well. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, folks. I'll see you back here Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the start of my playthrough of Persona 5 Strikers on the PlayStation 4. And until then, take it easy.